Hello viewers, Geekers here, and today we'll be discussing, or I guess I'll be reacting to a certain video, Starfield official gameplay reveal. This has been out for quite some time. I've been trying, actually, to record this video, but apparently Adobe Premiere does not support MKV, which was the format of video I usually use. So yeah, that sucks. I need to do a retake now. So here we are. Starfield. This is a very exciting and interesting video game, upcoming video game actually, mainly because it's made by Bethesda, and that's by itself is already quite intriguing for me personally, because it is sort of like a precursor or like a first look, like a peek at the what kind of next gen single player RPG will Bethesda be creating from now on, or at least I would assume so. So let's not beat around the bush here. I am looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. However, we need to take a look at Starfield first, because that's the game that comes before Elder Scrolls 6, and they pretty much will probably use the same technology, kind of. So yeah, I will be trying to be as objective as possible, but in the end, of course, this is my subjective view on the entire video, and my thoughts and expectation for the game, instead of an actual objective analysis of the video itself, because I don't have that level of knowledge other than myself being a avid player of Bethesda RPG games. So yeah, let's take a look at Starfield official gameplay reveal. Okay, nice intro for the logo there. So that's the same logo too. Good old Bethesda.
3, 2, 1.
A lot of stuff going on there. Another logo drop. I'm gonna pause when there are some interesting things happening. Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna pause when there are some things that I want to say in like an interesting thing going on the screen. I will try to pause and actually give my quote-unquote commentary and reaction to it. Just give you my thoughts, basically. Alright, before we continue, I fucking love Todd Howard coming out in this gameplay reveal, because if there was no Todd Howard in this gameplay reveal, I would just simply ignore it. But it's good old Todd, chessman. I look forward to how the game looks. So yeah, let's let Todd Howard himself share to us about the game.
To finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game.
And as previous games, it is the most ambitious games you have ever made. Well, look, the stuff with Fallout 76, all I know is that people don't like it that much. I don't know how the game is now, but hopefully Starfield will come out and it's gonna be like a finished game, totally polished up, at least to Bethesda high standard. That's with massive quotation there. But yeah, enough sarcasm, let's continue. Right.
So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
Okay, just a first look here. The world, or I guess the moon here, looks kind of barren. And due to something that he said later on, I have a lot of things to say about that, but I will probably isolate them to the end of the video. So right now I just want to kind of react to it in a more natural way. Ship looks nice. Music's kinda good. Smoke looks bad. Oh my god, it's Is that like fucking 3 frames per second? Holy shit! I'm sorry. I don't know like the technicality behind it, but just like in short, it kind of looks bad in my opinion. Also, the music's pretty loud. I like the design of the ship though. Nice fucking robot. Let me see at the UI here. Okay, there's no compass on the top, but there's this thing on the bottom left. I don't know all of the information there. I assume that's like the compass at like the outer rim is like the compass, and there's like a place of interest there. Maybe what the hell does that? I don't know how to understand the UI yet, so I'm just gonna let it be for now. We got the health bar at the bottom right. I like how minimalistic the UI is so far. All right. To be a bit nitpicky, I am not sure why frag grenade still exists so far in the future. Well, the idea of a frag grenade itself is fine, right? But like, I would assume that it would have advanced well enough in the future and like kind of thing going on. But I guess it makes sense, right? Like the frag grenades does its job well, and that's pretty much it. It still deals a lot of damage, and if it works, why should we change it? Don't reinvent the tires kind of situation there. Nice fucking walk cycle there. Awesome. I hope this is like every time we get off our ship. This is like really cool. Crash zone? I don't know what that means. I guess just don't put your finger in that.
According to the scanners.
Voice acting looks seems kind of good. Sounds good. The walk cycle, the design of the robot is really cool. Let's continue. And I'm gonna keep pausing because I don't want to miss out on like stuff on the video here. Let's see. Unknown traits, 66% surveyed. I guess that's the entirety of the planet. There's like 8 resources available and like 0 fauna. I'm not sure how that works. 2 floras. Okay. 50-meter scan range. Current biome. Okay, so there will be like multiple biomes and shit. That's cool. Okay. The bottom left UI changed. It's the moon. It's Crete and it's the moon. They have temperatures, level of oxygen, I assume, and the gravity is like around half of Earth. That's kind of cool. We got the option to scan. Outpost 30. I don't know. Photo mode. Well, it does what it does probably. Toggle guide. I guess that's like the like the information there about like how much we have surveyed the planet. Okay, and like, it seems like there's a waypoint, and like as I expected, the outer rim being a compass in the bottom left there. It seems to also show up on the like screen itself, and it's like a waypoint. It also shows the distance, so that's kind of cool. Let's continue. Create survey data added 50%. Oh yeah. So this is a plant, right? Dust root. I like the design. It's alien-like, and like that's pretty good to see. We want foreign alien life forms up in here. It ain't Earth after all. Okay. Okay, that's a fauna though, right? So why was it 0 last time? Yeah, I don't know. It looks like a trilobite, like armadillo thing, skirting around. All right. Why don't you scan that one? It's like a horseshoe crab. I like it though. Nice rock formation there. Gases everywhere. That is another fauna, so I don't even understand that UI anymore. But let's continue. It's it's like a crab, a land crab. What's with the top part? It looks kind of cool. More stuff like this, please. This is our first time getting a look at the players. It's him or herself. We got a jetpack. The armor looks kind of bland. It has a helmet. I guess it's like for general exploration thing. So so that kind of makes sense. And Todd Howard indeed said that it's early in the game, so it makes sense that it will be quite bland. I hope the end game gear is much more interesting though. He got a gun too. Okay, hold on. Resources, bonus, scan range. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So the scan range is how far you are from the thing, I guess. And also, it's iron. Okay, you're 11 meters away from it. Cool. It's just there. Okay. I remember everyone talking about this. Well, not everyone, but many people did. It's like, oh, it's literally No Man's Sky 2.0 kind of thing, which I kind of understand. I mean, it's a mining beam. I personally don't really like mining beams. I think it's a bit too I would say non-personal. You're not really involved in the thing. It's just like your cutter thing doing its thing by itself. You're just holding it there. I kind of like if we can like mine the metal directly, or maybe a bit more in a bit more personal way. Maybe like a ore drill or something like a mining drill that you hold in your hand and you have to get close to it. Maybe it's not that big of a deal though. I'm sorry, but yeah. I don't know. Like, if we have other ways to mine, that would be cool, right? Just give us the good old pickaxe like in Skyrim did. I don't know about that, honestly. The animation and sound design is actually pretty good. Pretty good so far. Building design looks cool, I guess. The interior looks awesome. Very futuristic, as we would expect. It's a research base after all. Bomb has been set up on the roof. I guess that's like a scripted event, right? Like it doesn't happen every time, which makes sense. We're about to engage in a fight, I believe. Yeah.
Hey, there you are.
If you notice there, the shot, the pirate getting shot, literally does not react to your shots. Hold on.
Hey, there you are.
Oh my god. At least it reacts when it gets fucking killed. I must say, this is one of the things that I really hate about any like action or oriented games is that when you damage something, like maybe you are attacking like an NPC and they act simply like damage sponges instead of like an actual like person or living being. I really hate that. It doesn't feel satisfying at all, and it's kind of boring actually. Like, holy shit! Hold on, can I see that again?
No one's getting through. Hey, there
It's just standing there. I assume because he's currently stuck in the standing up animation. Let's look at the other pirate here. Actually, yeah, the guys just rush to you, and your hits does nothing until they lost their entire health bar, and then they will react by doing the death animation, I guess. Hold on. I want to see the kind of mobility we have. Sprint, walk. It's like a crouch slide thing. I guess it's just a crouch. Okay, throwing grenades. Cool. The tracing on the bullet looks kind of good. Shotgun, okay. Gotta have one of those in every sci-fi shooter, right? Weapon case. Alright. The lockpick system I don't think it's that interesting, honestly. It's just like a simple puzzle game. I prefer the one in Skyrim, to be completely honest with you. And the one in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, I guess. Let's go. New weapon. This weapon sucks. I'm sorry, hold on. The it sounds kind of cool, but like, look at it. Hold on. It's like all over the place. I don't know. That's just my like. It's just me nitpicking, which will probably be like a theme in this reaction, quote unquote, video. It's all over the place. Look at it. All right. No matter where you aim, the gun will always just shoots anywhere it likes. Okay. So the enemy does have the capability. The AI has the capability, or to find cover. That's pretty cool, to be expected, to say the least. Let's continue. Okay, so objects do interact and like has collision and shit, so you can shoot off like objects from on top of other objects. That's good to know.
You're gonna pay for that!
Also, that part sucks at aiming. Okay, hold on. Can I look at that again? I see a bit of a reaction to getting shot with that gun there.
You're gonna pay for that!
Okay, it's just like a little eh. He gets hit and he just, eh. Oh, you hit me.
You're gonna pay for that!
So despite how the gun sounds and like looks, it seems like the hit doesn't really, I guess, trigger like a reaction, a satisfying one at least. Alright, if this kind of event happens all the time and like it's like a thing that's like that occurs like in like most engagement or stuff like that, and not like a single, like it's not like a one thing that only happens in this exact point. Like I wish we will have more like this random events that happens. And and if I remember correctly, this is the reinforcement, right? So like maybe each time you engage a hostile unit, they will call for backup and shit. I hope that's the case. But right now it just seems like it's a pre-scripted event, which, I mean, it's pretty cool. Like the idea itself has nothing wrong with it, but I don't know. We just need more, It's fucking Starfield. It's like a next-gen sci-fi shooter. Like, come on, man. We need more. Open world RPG too. The sound design is actually pretty good. Wait, what? Hold on. That's a massive reaction for getting shot. I don't really know what happens there, but I mean, he reacts to getting shot, so I guess that's good, right? It has to be a lot more than that, though. I would assume that my gold standard would be Far Cry 3 because that's like one of the only few shooter games that I actually like and play. Like how the pirates will like fucking recoils and shit. Like if you shoot their like shoulders, they will move their shoulders back to like deliver to you the message that oh, you shot him, that kind of thing. It's not limited to that though. Like I don't really play shooter games, so I'm probably wrong with this, but it's it's completely subjective stuff. Okay, so the enemies do recoil, but not that much. And considering like the gun that the player is using currently, it's called Equinox. Yeah, it sounds heavy, like it sounds like a heavy hitter, but they don't really react accordingly, I would say. Just, make them feel the impact. Make the players feel the impact of shooting such a massive gun, kind of thing. That's like one of my, I guess, wish. Also, what is that? Liquefied helium-3. Okay. Okay, so if you shoot their jetpacks, they actually fly away. And there is the space program with the Skyrim Giants mechanics occurring again. That's good to know. Alright, because the gravity is lower than Earth, you can jump higher, I assume, and then you have the jetpack, so like the movement option, like the mobility options is actually pretty nice from what I've seen so far. I forgot to mention, but like the combat here, like back at the research station up here, at the roof, it's not that good. You see like how you're just walking down, you shoot at them, they miss a lot, they don't react to getting shot, and then you just, waddle yourself to where to anywhere you need to go, you know? I must say though, like the placement of like objects and shit is actually pretty natural looking. It's pretty nice. I really like it. I wonder like the kind of story like these objects will tell us, you know? Okay, yeah, this one actually has like a decent reaction to getting shot. That's pretty cool. Also, there's another Equinox on the ground, right? So it's not like a rare gun. All right, it's kind of like a weak, like a ground weapon. So it makes sense that it doesn't really hit them hard. I guess that justifies the lack of reaction. The boost bar is actually pretty short. Hold on, can I see that again? Yeah, alright, so it's more like something to help you jump, I guess. It's not like exactly like to hover and shit. Maybe you can upgrade them. Sorry, Todd Howard. I was talking. But okay, nice face design there. Holy shit. Okay. The weapon looks kinda nice too. I would say like for an open world RPG, it's fine, I guess. Like they're not the main focus is not the combat, so it's kinda understandable, but still.
After some initial encounters...
Also, Todd Howard, you look fine, my dude. Holy shit, look at the leather jacket. He has the drip, man.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers.
Yeah, because like the world is started already, if I assume correctly. So the idea of explorers in the charted like universe is not that appealing, but let's see what they got for us. A Constellation, the last explorer faction, I guess.
To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
Capital city of New Atlantis. Capital of what nation? Maybe there's only like one human nation in this setting, so I guess that kind of makes sense. We've been getting cutscenes of ships landing and shit. I hope we can actually land our ships by ourselves and not just a cutscene. Look at the design there. It looks pretty cool. There's a bunch of clutter all over, but I guess it's fine. I like the ship design again. I need to say that again. I really like it. Nice looking buildings. I like the overall layout here. Let's see how populated the actual place is. The building itself looks pretty bland. Like there's nothing on the walls there. I mean, it's just a wall, so I guess it makes sense. But there's a lot of NPCs around. I hope they do stuff, and like you know, the Radiant Oblivion NPC. I hope they're much better than that. Like maybe you can interact with them or some shit like that. You see like some of the NPCs, like the guy in the helmet over there, actually like looks over his shoulder to another character, I guess. That's kind of cool. I hope we get more of that interaction in the game. Yeah, people doing their stuff in an open world RPG, not just sitting around studying on like you know, predetermined path. I think being a bit more randomized and believable would be a nice addition to the game. The building looks kind of nice though. I don't know what modules are there on top of it, but I mean, it looks kind of neat. This is supposed to be the capital city though. There needs to be a bit more, don't you think? Nice armor designs, holy shit. Is that more Equinox? I kind of assume so. You know what? Yeah. It looks kind of good. There are various flags there, which kind of bring up the questions of what nations and like exist in this world setting, because you know New Atlantis is like a capital city, sure, but of what nation, right? I'm curious. Ah, look at that. We have more buildings like this that are like you know. Well crafted and like looks actually good and interesting. It would be awesome. Also, I really like the robot. Have I said that? I think I have. Look at the arm and muscle. Holy shit! Look at that skin. Oh my god. Look at the fidelity. Holy shit, it looks so good. Alright, hold on. Ooh, the room looks kinda nice. The lighting is a meh, but you know, it looks kinda good. Compared to like their older games, the window actually looks out into the open world, which is kinda cool. I hope it's not like a still image like in Fallout games.
Welcome to Constellation.
That's a nice character model. Holy crap. Like the facial animation and shit. The clothes looks kind of good though. Yeah, all right.
We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, they actually move their heads and shit. That's kind of cool. More believable expressions and dialogues. Nice.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of
The character design, like the face, like the faces and shit, looks kind of good. Like they seem, you know, different enough to each other. More variety, hell yeah.
We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there?
Hmm.
These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
Okay, so I guess that's like the main plot of the story, I assume. To unlock the mystery of the universe, kind of thing, or actually just this artifact that could be the answer they have all been looking for. You know, as an explorer's like base story, that sounds kind of good, right? You know, uncovering the unknown, answering questions, kind of thing. All right, seems quite nice. It's not enough for a main story though.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
Okay, so we have like different armor sets and shit. So it's not just that one like space suit that we have. That's good to know.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
The expression looks funny, but it's actually really good. It seems like when we talk to someone, we zoom into the character itself. So I assume like the rest of the world is like paused, like any other Bethesda games, except maybe Skyrim, because in Skyrim they actually keeps like walking and shit. Like other characters, I mean, like the world actually runs even though you're talking to a character. That's why there are like cases where you're talking to someone and then a dragon fucking swoops in and kill everyone. That's the thing that happened to me too. Look at that structure. Holy shit, that looks good. A bunch of fauna I see. I guess this is one of the habitable planets, right? That's kind of good. I hope it's much more dense than this though.
The artifact you found.
Like the planet in general, I want it to be more densely populated, like more buildings, more stuff to find out kind of thing, you know? This looks kind of good. It's like a dilapidated like factory or abandoned mine or some shit. Hell yeah. The armor looks sick. Holy shit, hold on. That's a big jetpack. I don't think that's a jetpack. It's a bit too big. Probably like some communication devices or something that you do for a quest. Hell yeah. We got a nice looking walkway here. Holy shit. Is it like a city underground or like a city under a dome? Or are we in like a ship somewhere? Holy shit. Looks kind of good. It gives me the same feeling when I see the Groundbreaker in Outer Worlds, if I remember correctly. But this is much dirtier. I guess this is like one of those slum worlds thing. Continue.
Galaxy. If we can.
Yeah, I like this atmosphere. Holy shit. I hope we get a lot of stuff to interact with and like, you know, story quests, reasons for us to explore here, to be there, and not just us, you know, simply because of our curiosity. I want something more.
Find more.
Oh my god! Hell yeah! This is like a Final Fantasy. I forgot which Final Fantasy it is. The one with the giant ass sword. Oh man, this looks kind of good. I like it. Oh, and like the background and shit. There's a planet there. Holy shit! Looks good. The characters looks great as well. I want to explore this place.
The man who sold me.
Holy shit! Nice character design, dude. Holy crap! Nice hair though. Oh man, oh baby.
This told me that it spoke to him.
That looks very alive. I'm not sure what to think about that. Holy shit, that's good.
Of course. the
More of
Seven
that.
Systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet!
Crimson Fleet?
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down these cutthroat
I don't know if I like the dialogue scenes being like fucking zoomed in on the characters. Hold on, can I see that again? Is the character in the background moving at all?
Crimson Fleet!
Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UCC staff. Together, we take down
Yeah,
these
there always seems to be
cutthroat
pause when you're talking to a character. Kind of good for like gameplay reasons, but it's not that I guess immersive in a way. I don't know what I'm talking about, but anyway.
We're not just here.
Look at that place! Wow, holy crap! Looks great. More stuff like this, please. I kept saying more and more. Yeah, because we need more of this. Like, don't make it just one spot that looks like this. We want this like everywhere, with different appearances. This looks awesome. It's just like one of the like the dungeons and shit. That would be cool. Is that like a dead corpse? Yeah, it is.
The head may be dangerous.
Zero gravity combat. Holy shit, that's a monster. Holy crap, what the fuck? Ooh. Fucking 6-limb ant face dinosaur. I don't know how to explain that. Also, that gun looks busy. Yes. Looks cool. Okay. We got an alien looking shit. Alright. Holy crap, that's big.
We are not stopping.
I guess this is like one of the, like the interior area where like NPCs are doing their shit. Pretty good to know. We got this in Skyrim as well, where like if you enter a mine, maybe in Nalzur I forgot the name of the orc stronghold. Narzulbur, or whatever it's called, like the one with the ebony. Southeast of Windhelm, I believe. Like if you enter that particular stronghold and when you enter like the ebony mine, there will be like orcs and shit like mining around as well. So it's not like an empty space, which I really like for immersion purposes. Let's continue.
Most Dusties don't even.
I like the character design so far, man. They look way better than like what I've seen from their older games. I like the design of the gear though. Holy crap.
Make it this far.
A very square looking helmet, but hey, it's fine. It looks great.
Because whatever
This looks crazy. Alright, there's bits of crystals and like this like a mining operation, I guess.
lies at the end of this road.
This looks like a museum. Yeah, we got the United States there, and that's like one of the Apollo like shuttle thing, like the drop pod thing. I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry. This looks good. That's ooh, I like that. I like the design of the creatures, man. I wonder how many creatures will we have in this game. I'm excited to find out. I hope we get like a variety of them in the planet though, and not just like, oh, this planet has 2 different animals. And I hope it's like not even. So like in an habitable world, there will be like a bunch of flora and fauna, and like in a desolate world, there will be like really few or even none. That would be kind of cool, like, for immersion purposes as well. But I love this monster designs though. It looks cool.
Humanity.
Look at that! That's a nice looking area. Why is it
Forever.
floating? I guess this is the big reveal, like the big plot thing that we're looking for, right? Okay. It seems like we get a lot of stuff to do, which I appreciate. I hope it's way more. I'm gonna go on a bit of a tangent here. In Skyrim, we have, again, a lot of factions to join, but their quest lines are isolated like storylines that ends and it has nothing to do at all with the other factions after it's over, right? Maybe with some exceptions, of course, like the Penitus Oculatus, like the imperial like bodyguards for the emperor, and like the Dark Brotherhood. You can actually help out the Penitus Oculatus and destroy the like the Dark Brotherhood before they can kill the emperor, and it's like one of the best things. However, it's not developed enough to like just to justify it being that empty. You know, like we need more stuff like that. So like whenever players do something, because that's what that's they're putting the emphasis on, like be what you want, do whatever you want, right? So like maybe so when we go like stray from like the main story, like the given path, like the rail, I guess, the rail of the storyline, and you know you want to try to do things your way, and it will be great if those kind of actions are rewarded adequately and not just like you know, let's go to Penitus Oculatus again here. You can actually betray the Dark Brotherhood and help them kill the Dark Brotherhood, like for good. I can't speak. Hold on. Yeah, you can end the Dark Brotherhood for good, but that's about it. You will be given like 3,000 gold, and that's about it. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, who the fuck would pick that over the massive Dark Brotherhood storyline where you get interesting characters, interesting story progression, character growth from fucking, I don't know, Cicero. That's cool, right? You get to be like the fucking listener, you meet the Night Mother, this fucking talking corpse that actually give out death contracts to like the fucking assassins in the Dark Brotherhood. Like, who would sacrifice that experience with that? A 3,000 gold like different path. I don't know, like it's not the game, certainly Skyrim doesn't really encourage creative gameplay, let's just say. You just do the stuff they are told you to do, and that's about it. The limitation is set by your own preferences. For examples, here's a really stupid one as well. When I first played Skyrim, I became the Harbinger of the Companion. I did the whole quest line because I'm a fucking warrior, right? And I got a bit curious. You know, I have ended the quest line. I am a fucking werewolf, really strong, by the way. Ate a bunch of the silver hand, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I want to try magic. I've never tried magic, and I don't want to waste my time by creating a new character. Let's do some magic, shall we? I got a bunch of gold. I go to Farengar, buy his spell books. Oh my god, how many times have Farengar told me to go to the College of Winterhold? But anyway, I go there because of his recommendation. I walk, by the way. I didn't use the fucking horse carriages like a pleb. So I got to actually experience the exploration at the time. It was a fucking nightmare. Just being honest here. The trip from Windhelm to Winterhold or Dawnstar to Winterhold is a fucking experience, let's just say. But anyway, I go to the College of Winterhold. This elf wizard decided to test me so that she knows I'm worthy of joining the college, I guess. And, you know, I got forced into joining the College of Winterhold as a student, right? And then, of course, I like the first few minutes of it, especially with, like, the first lesson thing. Where you are taught to use the ward spell, and that's about it. That's the thing. They ask you to go to Sarthal, and then you know what happens, right? Yes, there are some situations where magic is required because the dungeon requires you to use magic, but you can just steamroll the entire thing by just, you know, I don't know, turning into a fucking werewolf maybe. Well, no, I use my mace and shield to like steamroll the entire dungeon other than the magic mechanics. But yeah, you can become the archmage of the College of Winterhold, and use your weapons like a fucking companion. I don't know. I don't feel the need to use magic in the College of Winterhold, except for the reasoning that I want to learn how to use magic, right? So the game itself doesn't really encourage you to do it. It's just like, this quest is meant for magic casters. It would be cool if you can use magic in this quest line, that kind of thing. So like, actually, it's already implemented in the companion's storyline, because when you train with Vilcus, if you fucking use magic, he will call you out. Bro, this is a fucking fight. Don't you have honor? Holy shit, dude, use your weapon, your arms to fight me. Don't use fucking magic. That's cheating. I still remember that. That's really cool. Maybe you're wearing like this like bandit, like space pirate like armor that's typical of them, and then they will comment on you like, why do you look like a pirate, dude? Just change to a proper clothes or something. That would be cool. And like certain limitations, certain reactions, like how the world perceives the player. Feedback like that makes the world much more immersive. Like when you're wearing like a suit of ebony armor, and like the Whiterun guards in Skyrim will just, holy shit, that's fucking ebony armor, dude. It looks fucking awesome. Stuff like that. We need more of that. But a much more in-depth one, and not just simply something that happens in a dialogue box,
That gives you.
I'm asking for a lot, but like I have huge expectation for Starfield, man. It's a Bethesda game, and they will be making Elder Scrolls 6 later after this game. So I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm just gonna put all of my expectation of Elder Scrolls 6 here. That way, I can gauge whether Bethesda can do it or not, kind of thing. I might not be making sense right now, but like I'm having fun, so fuck it. Come on, Todd Howard.
Look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create.
Exactly. See, he gets it, We need to make our own story. By that, I mean we literally make our own story, not screwing around with the story you have made that because we have been forced to follow it when we don't want to. There's one other thing though, like not everyone wants to play as the explorer, right? You don't want to find. Not everyone wants to find out the fucking secrets of like this artifact that they got. Some guy just wants to be. You know what? What if some players just got into Starfield? They want to be a space pirate. They want to join the Crimson Fleet immediately. Then you can't just force them to do the storyline. Come on, just give them another story for them to enjoy. The story they want for themselves, and not the story they're told they need to do. I'm talking in circles, I think. Let's just continue.
By who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation.
Okay. It looks much more intricate from what I see. The faces looks awesome. Biometric customizations can be changed later by visiting a genetic facility. Holy crap, okay. So it's not permanent. It's like the face surgeon in Riften, Skyrim.
It's our most flexible yet.
Okay.
You can customize all the elements of how you look.
I will become the thickest grok belly space pirate there ever was. And no one can stop me. If I ever played this game, of course. Hold on. Body type, walk style, skin tone. Yeah, a lot of customizations, I would say. Skin tone, head shapes, yeah, the regular stuff. She looks goofy. Alright. This is the background? Hold on. Can you repeat that, Todd? I'm sorry, I keep pausing.
You'll pick a background that gives you 3 starting skills.
Mm-hmm.
Says here you spent some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
Alright. One of the things that I really want, or I really wish were a thing in Bethesda games is that backgrounds like that, right? I wish we get a lot more mention of it because, as Todd Howard said, the first ever decision a player make in their game is the character creation. Which kind of background do you want them to have, right? So imagine this. You have a background as a diplomat, as the guys say. Normally, of course, you would try to talk your way out of things. But the games, I don't think, would allow that to happen all the time, right? I mean, being able to do it is a good thing. But, like, I don't know. Don't you think it's a bit limited that those kind of things only happen in fucking dialogue boxes and, like, dialogue choices? I would hope, like, your background, the one that you choose, like, persists until the end of the story. So, like, your decision actually matters and not just like a way to start off with, like, oh, you simply get 3 starting skills and they are different from the other background. I think that's a bit lacking, in my opinion. We need more, just more stuff, honestly, bro. Just add more, duh. All right, let's continue. We got traits here. You really need your alone time. You have more endurance when adventuring alone, but less when adventuring with other human companions. Alright, cool. So, like, neat stuff like this that actually affects the gameplay is actually pretty cool. I hope it actually affects also, like, the quests you get, like, the dialogue options you have, and, like, how the story progresses, Hold on.
There are optional traits, and these come...
Look, Neon Street Rat. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options. Good. And better rewards from some missions on Neon. Nice. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. It can't be combined with any other faction Legends trait. Yeah, stuff like this, please. Like, more of this. And, again, don't limit it to, like, a simple dialogue option and, like, quest line. Just add more stuff, maybe like how the characters react to you. You're a Neon Street Rat, so you live in Neon, for example. So, like, people there know you or stuff like that. Like you are recognized as one of them, kind of deal. Wouldn't it be really cool if that happens?
Come with unique advantages and disadvantages.
Continue.
But it's not just in how you can look.
Yeah, there we go. Bunch of gears. Awesome. I want this. A lot of customization. Not only the characters, but how they look with their fucking clothes on. That's cool.
How your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous
physical, social, combat, science stack. Okay.
games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up.
Okay. Ballistics, rank 1. Weapons do 10% more damage, 20%. Okay, that's kind of cool. Like, it incentivizes you to keep using guns, I guess, if you want this one. Kill 250 enemies with a ballistic weapon. Yeah, so if you keep using your guns, you'll get more skills and you get more good, like, you get better with how you use them, right? I hope it will be much more intricate than simply doing more damage, though.
And then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems.
Okay. Pharmacology, food and drink, outpost development, equipment, and weaponry. I guess this is the one in your base. Sorry. Alright, cool. You can craft potions and shit.
With resources you find.
Yeah, you can craft your own weapons and research projects. I don't know what research projects are, Todd. Can you explain it to me?
To crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
Yeah. Yeah, the weapons looks kind of good. Look at the monsters. Holy disease, Metropus floater. Holy shit. Alright. Oh, look at that. Starship Trooper kind of thing. Base building. Nice.
And you can build your own outposts. These act...
I hope there will be no Preston Garvey in this game.
As a home...
Fucking Preston with their... Oh, another settlement needs your help.
away from home. For
Look, I don't play Fallout 4, but I know the memes, alright? Shut up.
survival and resource generation. You can choose where and how to build each one.
Oh, we can put down like the clutter and shit. That's kind of cool. We can design our own base that way. Nice.
And you can hire characters you meet to
This I like.
keep it up and running.
Please let them be interactable. Like you can talk with them with like certain dialogue options and shit. That would be cool. That would be really cool. Look at that little robot. Oh my god.
But that's not
The smoke looks bad, dude. Okay, I'm sorry.
at all. You can even build your own spaceship.
What? I'm joking. Let's continue. Yeah, build your own ships. Cool. Can we use them though? Okay, we get the interior of the ship. That's kind of cool. That's the cockpit, of course.
You can choose crew members,
Uh-huh.
and yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
That's a pretty cool customization system. I like that. Vendor and player. So you can technically, I assume you can exchange parts. So like you can sell like ship parts if you don't need them, and then you can buy new ones, and then the total amount that needs to be paid, or you know, stuff like that, will happen at the end. That's kind of cool. You can test things out and shit.
More.
Ship manufacturers, right? So I assume like if you use like a certain part with another part that the same like manufacturer created, they will function a lot better together, right? I assume.
I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
Yeah, this looks great. What can we do with the ship though?
It's not just how the ship looks, it's how it performs.
Yeah.
From engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Good to know. I expect as much.
Thrusters boosted.
We've been getting cutscenes every time we land and take off from planets and shit. I'm really curious if like we can't really control our ships when we go in and out of the planet. It's like a cutscene that happens every time you want to do that. That kind of sucks, honestly. But I mean, yeah, all right, cool, fine, I guess. I mean, they need to design how they would make that a thing too, if that ever happens, right? I would rather have resources on other things, such as combat systems and like how the story can go. Let's continue. Yeah, so it seems like after you teleport out of the planet, you enter like a fly zone. So each area, like a planet or like an area of interest in the solar system, will have like these areas where you can fly around in. But when you want to leave the area, you need to go like on a map thing, and then you have to press like it's a click and drag kind of experience for map exploration. So it's more like you go from map to map instead of exploring like an entire like universe that is connected, you know. They're pretty much separate thing, I assume. Let's continue. The ship looks great though. The animation looks good, and like the way you can able to control it from third person and first person, really good. Nice crosshair. Nice sliding too. Ooh, some ships just fucking warped in. Let's see. Fight. Hell yeah. I tried to write like a bunch of sci-fi stories as well, right? And one of the things that I'm curious about is like how do spaceships maneuver around in space? Because it's a 3D space, first of all. And second of all, your ship don't stop. There's no gravity to hold you back. There's no drag. It's like limitless nothingness out there. And like how your ship would actually like perform and behave is something that boggles my mind. I can't really write about it because I lack the necessary information to make that kind of story. So yeah, in this case, I guess from what I've seen, they only have thrusters on the back of the ship, which is kind of weird because like, don't you need like thrusters in front of the ship? Because, you know, you don't lose speed, right, in space? I kind of assume. How does that work? A planet ring or asteroid belt. Looks kind of good. But yeah, I don't see us roaming around the empty, like the vast expanse of space without fucking fast travels that goes through planet from planet. It just makes a lot more sense that way. Nice lighting though, holy shit. I like the sounds of the ship too. I don't know how there are sounds in space because, you know, there's no air that the sound can vibrate through, that can travel through, but, you know, it's some nitpicks. I mean, it's a video game, so we don't really need all that much realism, you know? Hold on. Docked. Flight system, weapon system, let's suppose all in standby. Y to undock, B to get up, X to board. I assume undock means, you know, you release yourself from whatever this is, your ship from whatever this is. Get up means maybe you get away from the cockpit and to walk around your ship. Or board, which is to enter whatever this is, like a space station or another ship, I assume. And if we have cutscenes when we land and take off from the planet, it might referring to the fact that we might not be able to fly the spaceship in the planet atmosphere. That's a bit of a downside, but you know, I guess it's fine.
We can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins.
Right.
And
we'll just have to see for ourselves, basically. It's all speculations and expectations, so we really need to see the game before we can actually judge it, you know, before we can give it a rating, kind of thing.
You may be wondering, just how big is this game?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd take...
Is it 16 times the details and 4 times the size of Fallout 4, Todd Howard? I don't know about that, man.
One last moment and show you.
Okay.
Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison.
Jemison, okay, the capital.
You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet.
Yes, that's pretty good. However, it seems like if we want to land, we have like certain places we can do that, I assume, like, you know, New Atlantis, we can land there. If we can land on anywhere on the planet, that would be pretty awesome. 100 systems, okay.
Over 1,000 planets.
Huh? Over 1,000? Over 1,000? What? Hold on.
But over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets.
Over 1,000 planets. Okay, listen. We know No Man's Sky at the beginning, right? And the thing about No Man's Sky is that the world is really massive. Don't get me wrong, really massive. But it was empty. You go to a planet, take some resources and leave. I haven't played the game yet. That's what I heard people say. And videos talking about it. But I don't know. It's just... We need to know how dense the world is. Like, it's really wide right now. But it needs to go deep to actually be good, you know? Like, even if you have over 1,000 planets, if only 5 of them are well built and constructed with a well-defined story and shit, then you literally only have 5 planets that is worth exploring. That's kind of my opinion about it. I'm really curious to see, like, whether... No, I'm curious to see how they will deal with it. Like, how they will populate the world with a bunch of content instead of, you know, like a procedurally generated, like, random fucking world with nothing in it, you know? I'm really curious. I would love to see more. And I don't think, honestly, like, we can't really expect, like, all, like, over 1,000 planet, like, personally, like, handcrafted by the developers. I think that's just ridiculous. If that's the case, though, that would be awesome.
It's all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
Okay. Nice music, though. The places looks good. My concern is that like, I am curious whether we can. So he said like we can explore the entirety of the planet, right? But how much of that is true? Like, is there like, New Atlantis, for example, has a map, and you are limited to that map. And if you want to go somewhere else, you need to use your ship because it's far away. And then, you can't really exactly explore the entirety of the planet, but only certain areas on the planet. That's like kind of my assumption. But if we can explore the entirety of the planet, good. And I hope the planet is like densely populated by like content and shit, quests, NPCs, points of interest, places, dungeons, and stuff like that. Or I guess ruins would be much more fitting. And I guess because we can build our bases anywhere, it means that like we can actually roam outside the city, and the city is not limited to like a city map, but instead is in like an open world, and we can explore that open world, explorable, and like we can settle down anywhere we want. That would be cool, right? I hope that's the case, though. Over 1,000 planets, though. Kind of ridiculous. Yeah, look at how barren that planet is, dude. Like, an endless sea of ice. I hope there will be a lot more stuff there, though. Like, I don't know. Maybe if we go back to Skyrim again, you will find like ruins of like raided like horse carts, wagons, and shit with like loot scattered about. Dead bodies everywhere, like storytelling in like that way. So we discovered these stories that aren't told by the game itself in a apparent way, and we have to kind of dig around a bit and find the story. I'm not talking only about fucking like voice tapes and like entries in a computer file out. I'm looking at you, like. More stuff on the overworld that like exists on the world itself that is interactable kind of thing. I would love to see that. A lot of that happen. Yeah, it seems like we have like like a really open like world here. And honestly though, if like over 1,000 planets in the game are this dense and looks this unique, and you can explore the entirety of the planet, I'm really concerned that the size of the game will be a very high deterrent for any new players that wants to play the game. Honestly, I don't think my laptop can run this, so I won't be able to play the game either way. But I hope it's optimized to a certain extent and like actually playable for low to mid like game rig and shit. I hope it's playable basically. Think like knowing it's Bethesda, it will probably be a laggy laggy and buggy mess again. But things may change. I have faith. If Starfield flops, though, I will be very concerned about the future of Elder Scrolls 6 and the franchise in general. I think that's fair to say, right? Look at this planet. This looks good. A bunch of crystalline structures around here. Animals everywhere. Floras and faunas. Awesome. Look at that. Oh, wait, what? Hold on. Hold on. That's the ship in the open world and not in the landing pad. Holy shit. We can land anywhere on the planet. Yes, dude. Yes. I hope it's the case. I really hope that's the case. Holy shit. This is awesome. Hell yeah. But I guess we still can't fly around in our ship on the planet itself. I don't know. We have to see for ourselves, right? This is all there is to it, This is a live reaction, and I comment on things that were given to us, that were shown in the video. And it seems like we can land anywhere on the planet. That's really good. This means that if you have your base set up somewhere, you can just land near it or on the base. That's awesome. Desert, palm trees, oasis, looks good. Hazy background, I don't know. That's Mars. Hell yeah. Yeah, more stuff like this. More stuff like these, please. We need more of this. You know, if you want to capitalize on like the exploration side of the genre, this would be a really cool way to do it. Oh man, explore all of that world. But again, how populated with content is it? How deep is it? That's my biggest question right now. But yeah, this looks pretty good. Of course, with like the barren planet full of resources and like the moons, I really don't expect there would be a lot of contents and just a bunch of resources that you can take, which is understandable, I guess. That's why we have over 1,000 planets for that. Yeah, look at that. Like, even if the flora isn't that diverse, like populating them, like populating the landscape with them is like it does quite a bit for immersion and like the overall scenic beauty of it. Yeah, craters, like land features like this are like really good. Like we have mountain ranges and shit. Wouldn't that be cool? Yeah, look at that. That looks awesome. Holy shit. There's dinosaurs. Hold on. A bunch of dinosaurs down there. Blue sky. Okay, so the game itself looks really beautiful. I hope like it is worth exploring, either for just like a scenic, like, you know, trip along the countryside, or like for resource runs, or like just some regular like quest, you know, content and shit. Imagine if you can find like a bandit hideout somewhere there, like space bandits. The Crimson Fleet, for example, they have like stash of like their loot there or something like that. That would be cool. There's like like a massive outpost there. You can discover because it's hidden from like the human faction there. There's so much potential to this game. I'm really looking forward to it, just to see if it's just like. If they can like deliver and like do justice to the potential of the game. Yeah, look at that. Like, there's not much variety on the flora here. Maybe 1 or 2 or 3, but that's fine. Like, it looks good, right? Yeah. So every time we take off and land, I believe there is a like a cinematic like cutscene that plays. However, that doesn't cut out the possibility that it's actually us taking off, like by controlling the ship to take off and not just click a button, the ship will take off and then you just get teleported to outer space. That's like sort of thing. We'll see. Yeah, the fact that we're able to land anywhere on the planet is really cool. That's a massive point for me. That's a massive point for Starfield. The ship design looks great, right? Oh, and there's the gun. I see. Yeah. Exploration and discovery. That's Starfield, guys. Wow. Coming 2023, Xbox console, PC, and cloud. The cloud one. If I can get my hands on like some of that would be cool. I don't have to buy for games and shit. I don't have to buy consoles and PC to play the game. That would be cool, right? But yeah, so far, I guess I'll just give you a summary of my thoughts of the gameplay reveal here. A lot of potential. The character customization has improved quite a bit. There's a lot of faction to join, which is quite nice. I really hope that it will be in depth and not just like, you know, like a storyline that you just follow and it's like isolated from any other storyline. And like I hope it's more dynamic. Let's just say you want to quit the Crimson Fleet after joining them, and you have to deal with the consequences, and now you're like a fucking fugitive, and they put a bounty on your head, and like people are hunting you down for it, you know, and like the Crimson Fleet will be hostile to you. Like, if you're part of the Crimson Fleet, I assume like a bunch of other faction will hate you for it, and thus like how will how will we interact with them, and like vice versa, right? If they spot you, will they fucking kill you on sight? That sort of thing. It's really cool, the things that could happen in the game, and I hope like it can answer to our expectations somewhat. I don't expect them to answer all of my expectation. Honestly, I set the standard sky high for them on. But yeah, I just hope like the game is like a good game that everyone can enjoy. And honestly, at the end of the day, I don't really play shooter games, so I'm just watching this from the perspective of like an Elder Scrolls fan that really wants to know how Elder Scrolls 6 will pan out, because it will come out after Starfield, and it's also like a next gen like open world RPG. It's an like how will they take the Elder Scrolls series, you know, into the future, let's just say. But yeah, I guess. Oh yeah, for the Starfield game itself, it looks pretty nice so far. It is like an early look, like an early reveal, right? And if we want to like to judge the game fairly, we need to play the game ourselves. And if I can get my hands on it and I have like a decent enough rig to run it and maybe record myself playing it, then I would like to definitely like play the game and like do a playthrough of it. But for now, that's about it, folks. That's Starfield official gameplay reveal from Bethesda Game Studios. I'm quite excited to see how the game will pan out. I really hope it's gonna be a good game, because you know I really want to have faith in Bethesda just for the Elder Scrolls series alone. Honestly, I am a huge fan of Skyrim, and yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking forward to it. Now that Bethesda is part of Xbox and Microsoft, I guess, I'm excited to see what they have to offer for us from now on. But yeah, that's simply an individual take, an individual view. My personal take on the Starfield official gameplay reveal today. But yeah, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have like something that you want to say that you think I'm wrong about, things you want to point out to me and stuff like that, and stuff I miss that I might miss in this gameplay reveal, feel free to let me know in the comment section. You know, I'm all for discussion. Maybe I can just ask you guys to be, you know, keep being civil about it. I run this channel by myself, man. Like, I don't know about like, you know, regulating like how the comment section works and stuff like that. Just be a nice person. But yeah, if you think like if you disagree with like some of the stuff I said, feel free to let me know. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. And you know, if you like the video and you like, you know, if you want me to talk about more stuff about games that you like, that you want me to react to, I am not a reaction channel. I'm just gonna say that like right now. I don't want to be a react channel, but react content isn't off the list. Like, I want to keep it as transformative as possible. This is a 15 minutes video. I don't know how long I've been recording. I will see at the, you know, at the editing section of my content creating process here. But yeah, I will be sure to cut out like boring parts and like, you know, give you guys a decent content finally. Holy shit, it's been months since the last time I uploaded an actual video, an edited one. Even less so, holy shit. But yeah, that's all from me today, folks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll have to see you in my next video. Take care, everyone.